What's up, cinema lovers, and welcome to another episode of Too High Cinemas. I am your host, SHRIM. And here on Too High Cinemas, I like to give my opinion on some of the most popular pieces of cinema in the world. In today's episode, I'm going to be doing a run-through and review of WandaVision, Episode 8, starring Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen. Now let's get into it. In Salem in 1693, a coven of witches led by Harkness' mother, Evanora, attempt to execute Harkness for practicing dark magic, but she drains their life forces. In the present, Harkness demands to know how Maximoff is controlling Westview and forces Maximoff to relive key memories. Harkness learns that Maximoff has had magical abilities since she was a child, which were amplified by the Mind Stone, and she has always enjoyed sitcoms. On that note, don't forget to check out some of our merch options provided by KLB Supply at klbsupply.com. Follow KLB Supply and Too High Cinemas on all social media platforms. Like and subscribe for any updates. And let's get back into it. After the blip, Maximoff visited Sword to recover Vision's body, but Hayward refused to let her bury him. Unable to feel any life in Vision, she drove to a lot in Westview that he had bought for her before his death so they could live there together. In a fit of grief, she manifested a house on the lot and a new version of Vision and extended the hex across the entire town. Harkness concludes that Maximoff possesses a legendary form of magic called chaos magic and dubs her the Scarlet Witch. In the mid-credit scene, Hayward reactivates the Vision, the now all-white reassembled original body. Alright, so now the review. For this episode, okay. It's introducing so much. We're not only just getting like the whole backstory with Wanda's kind of filling the pieces of her origin story, because we were kind of confused, okay, where were we going with this, with her story? Is she a mutant? Is she a witch? Is she what is she? Is she an alien? What is it? So I like how they're starting to kind of put the pieces together of trying to describe or categorize what she is within the MCU proper. And I like how they kind of mesh in everything. It's okay, we gave you the bits and pieces before. We're kind of trying to retcon all of this and bring it all together. So she is kind of a witch, but then we're not really going to tell you that she's a mutant, but she is kind of a mutant because in order for the Mind Stone to do what it did with the her being a witch, and then already she had magic, it's a lot going on. So we'll say, they're putting little seeds in there. Putting little seeds. I like that. We get a look of Agatha's history. We get to see her old coven. We get introduced to other witches. So witches in general, witchcraft is now MCU canon now. We have witches, not the Scarlet Witch or just Elizabeth Olsen playing, or her character playing Scarlet Witch for a couple of movies, and then we got the Scarlet Witch now. But we have witch heads. We have a plethora. We have a lot of them now. We have possibilities. So many possibilities now. So, oh my God, this brings so much more to the MCU in general. Just them doing that. So now grading. So now for the comedy, definitely gonna give it mids. For the drama, definitely gonna give it dank. For the action, definitely gonna give it dank. And for the horror, definitely dank. And that was my run through and review of today's movie. Please hit the like, subscribe, and comment down below on what you would like me to review next. For now, smoke you later.